I'm reviewing the original soundtrack for each game of the year like their regular album, and we're on to 2018's God of War. For anyone new to the series, like an album means that I'm removing all the video game aspects from this review and only focusing on the music. 2018's God of War is another OST that keeps it nice and concise at an hour and 15 minutes. Relative, most OSTs so far have been 2-3 hours long. At 20 tracks, this OST doesn't stray too far from the video game formula of orchestral, string-focused cinematic pieces. However, this OST stands out a little bit more because of its inclusion of brass and vocal pieces that deliver an old Nordic feel to it. Of course, this new God of War theme is iconic, but I actually think the Ashes, Memories of Mother, and the Valkyrie theme are what stand out the most. About a third of the soundtrack has a lot more dynamic range than your typical video game OST, but for me, when you pull out some of the highlights, the other 2/3 or half-ish of this album starts blending in a little bit too much. However, I really enjoy the highs that this OST hits, and while artistically it still hits on all the orchestral cinematic cliches, there's enough done in the production that makes it stand out a little bit more from your standard OST, so God of War 2018 gets a 4 out of 5.